Wow, was that a game? That was a crazy, terrible game altogether. I am a bit shocked at how bad Liverpool sucks right now. Like, dang. All this money spent. Isak getting an assist he didn't mean. Wirtz, doing what he doing, struggling, at the same time. But dang, Kanate on defense struggling. It's just like, who would have thought Liverpool, after spending all this money, would be struggling so bad? And even Virgil van Dijk in the 13th minute, he just keep backing up. You never get dribbled across because guess what? You keep backing up. Moses Caicedo with the crazy shot, world class shot, and I was like, dang, this is like they're really up right now. But at the same time, Chelsea, are they good or are they bad? They're bad, but at the same time, there's moments when I'm like, okay, y'all kind of got it, but at the same time, y'all don't. Y'all just keep sucking too. It's just, I was watching the game and I was just like, okay, like Liverpool kept attacking, Chelsea kept attacking, and there was never a moment where I felt like either one was going to win it. And even Chelsea grabbing it at the very end, that I would say surprised me. I didn't see that coming. I thought maybe Liverpool at the very end when they were getting the momentum when Gakpo scored. I thought that back and forth, it was just like there were chances on chances. And the most surprising thing to me is like I couldn't depict a system on either side. Like both sides, Chelsea and Liverpool, when I was watching the game, I'm like, it just feels like they're just yanking the ball and seeing who can get it first and maybe get a shot on target. But at the same time, it's just like I'm more amazed at how bad Liverpool have been the past few days, losing midweek to Galatasaray. They're struggling to make chances. Mo Salah has been just out of it. Boy has not been hitting the target at all. And there were times when I'm just like, yo, dude, does he need to get subbed out? Why does this dude keep airing the ball? Why does every time he take a shot with his left foot, the people in the stands are grabbing it? And I'm just like, does he need to be subbed off? But at the same time, why would you? Because he's supposed to be one of the best creators on the team and best finishers. And he not getting it. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just, I think at the end of the game, I would say maybe Chelsea deserved to win. Esteval, last minute. He's a talent, you know what I'm saying? I haven't got the opportunity to watch too many of them. I'm barely, just trying to focus on Manchester United right now. But at the same time, seeing him come out in the last few minutes and being able to get the winner, amazing moment. His first goal in the Premier League for Chelsea. But at the same time, it's like it was just the better of two bads. Garnacho, he's just a body right now over there. He's just filling in space because he tries to shoot up the wing, and then what is he doing? Nothing really. Not really making any chances. Isak, thankfully he got an assist, but he didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? I am genuinely worried about this Liverpool team, and maybe again I could be all wrong. They got Manchester United next. That might be the way they come back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll have it all figured out by then. But maybe not at the same time. There was just so many chances Mo Salah missed. There was just so many chances that they even let Chelsea have, that if a team was more clinical, it could have been a bigger difference. And so I'm really just surprised and appalled with what's going on with both of them right now. But at the same time, I am happy about it. You know what I'm saying? When you see your enemy suck, it's just a good feeling. So we'll see what happens on the 19th when Manchester United face Liverpool. Maybe we have a chance, guys. Maybe there are moments of, we could get the victory. And I think it lies down to, ironically, how Liverpool are struggling to create chances. I don't even think Chelsea allowed them to have many chances. And no, there are some times when, again, there were a few players through, but they were just not clinical with the opportunities. So it's interesting to me with Wirtz and how much he's costed, and then the whole the team as a whole with how much they spend on Isak. Ekitike, Does he start the next one? Isak's been struggling. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, does Ekatike need to start? Because every time he comes up, he has been clinical. He has been efficient. So it's kind of like, it's just, I feel like sometimes with Liverpool, I think that what it is when you have too much of a good thing, when you have too many options. I think this kind of like for those who play FIFA, by the end of the year 2 or year 3, where you just stack up the whole team by like 90 rated players and blah, blah, blah. And then your youth one from the academy or the random person you pick that's like an 81 rated shines in the team. That's what it feels like right now with Liverpool. Their team is overly stacked with crazy options with the amount of money that they spent, but they are not gelling together. Is it too early to say anything? Could they still win the league? Probably. Maybe. It probably is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to figure it out. But it just amazes me right now how badly they have been struggling. And Chelsea at the same time, I'm just like, that team is just everywhere. I mean, the midfield's doing something. The attack barely is doing something. And then the defense, they struggling as a whole. I think Chelsea, I just feel like while there are moments when people are saying that, they could go on a run, they could, get top 4. I actually have a feeling that Chelsea won't get top 4 this year. I have a feeling that, especially with the amount of injuries they have to center backs and just more and more keep going down, I don't feel as if Chelsea are going to be able to do well this season. I think they might even finish, 8th, 7th, a little bit lower, you know what I'm saying? Or, maybe top 5, who knows? But them getting top 4 this year, I find very unlikely. I don't have any confidence. And if you're a Chelsea fan, I would really be curious to hear from you on, do you have confidence in your team? Because it just looks like they're going out there. They're maybe scraping a result, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like there's actually a nice system going on. When you watch them play, I don't even really know what they're trying to do. Like, the wingers are doing something, and sometimes they pull it back, or sometimes they just cross it. But it's not beautiful football. I don't watch it and think, I'm not in amazement at the type of football that they're playing. I don't know what Maresca is doing. It's like, and again, with the amount of injuries they have, can he even do anything? So we'll love to hear, from y'all. Esteval, got the last minute scraper, so good for him. You know what I'm saying? Kid's young, so hopefully, will this help him out? Let's see what this means for them. But at the same time, Chelsea as a whole, is there even a good system in the whole club? And with the amount of players that they have, the interchanges that they keep doing, it's like, what is the positive things that you can take away from this for both teams? Is there anything positive you can take from a Chelsea side or even a Liverpool side? Liverpool is the same struggle. This has been a terrible week from them, losing to Crystal Palace last weekend, then Galatasaray, and now Chelsea. 3 losses in a row. Yikes. I don't know if that's good for them, man. I don't know if this is worst week in a long time. Welcome to how it feels to be a Manchester United fan. But Chelsea too, they're scraping stuff, but at the same time, how long is that going to last? How long are they going to be able to keep getting results? I know midweek they won against Benfica, but at the same time, losing to Brighton, losing to Manchester United the week before that, and then the amount of red cards and injuries that they keep picking up. I don't know how Chelsea fans feel right now. I don't know how you can be positive, but at the same time, they did get the win. So let's see what happens in the future. I would love to hear from y'all in the comments on how y'all feel about the results this weekend and how y'all feel about even this game. I watched it on a drive up to Lynchburg, and it was boring, but at the same time exciting just to see what happened. But like I'm saying, it just did not. Neither team excites me, and that's coming from a Manchester United fan. Neither team, I'm looking and I'm like, dang, if I was their fan, how would I feel right now? I would feel like, of course, as a Liverpool fan, you would probably feel better because you have hope in. They'll probably figure it out. I'm more confident in Liverpool than I am with Chelsea. Chelsea is just, you got a group of guys together who are many talented people, very talented individuals. But as a team, it feels like everyone's rocking for themselves. It doesn't feel like they're moving like a unit. It feels like they're moving like, I'm going to get my thing. I'm going to make sure that I can get a highlight as an individual rather than we working as a team. Liverpool, I don't think there's individual players like that in the sense there are crazy individuals, but I feel like they're really trying to figure out how to work as a system. And I think when they do, it's scary hours with the talent they have. When they realize how to work as a system, it is scary hours. But as of right now, I feel like because they're working on that, even individuals aren't able to shine. But at the same time, the individuals haven't been clinical. Mo Salah with the air balls he's been throwing around. Isaac with what he's trying to do, it's interesting times. So we'd love to hear in the comments. Appreciate y'all for watching this. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.